Our funds are investing over the long term with a biennial approach, 25 years. So it is embedded in our strategy to actually have investment in key essential infrastructure, procuring services to community, having a lasting impact on communities. So we have embedded in our strategy the fact that these have to be sustainable for the long term. It matters from a perspective of risk, but it matters also from a perspective of opportunities. That's embedded in our strategy, and therefore we are investing in those infrastructure, having a holistic approach, trying to incorporate the views of all stakeholders in order to perform a service that is going to be relevant for the long term. The Paris Agreement is something that matters into the strategy of our funds, and it is something that is scrutinized by our investors. The way we'll tackle this is really incorporating the selection of our investment from inception, trying to figure out the assets that are gathering features of sustainability and which will be able to align themselves with the Paris Agreement. And then proactively selecting assets which not necessarily are aligned now, but can be aligned in the future. So the whole rationale of our approach is to incorporate a business plan with CapEx programs that will help these assets to align themselves with the Paris Agreement. So we do have target before 2050, obviously. What we want is to have a concrete action plan on each asset in which we are investing, so that it will be able to report on a yearly basis on the actions implemented, the impact it has created on the assets in terms of temperature, alignment with taxonomy, alignment with Paris Agreement, and what is the plan to achieve the Paris Agreement target. I think to achieve the net zero target, it's a matter of gathering all efforts from everybody. It's a collective effort, and to fight climate change, the only thing we can say is that it's of paramount importance to have everybody working now collectively to achieve the targets and to foster innovation. And if we can quote somebody, I would quote definitely the President Kennedy, which used to say, the problems of the world cannot be solved by skeptics or cynics. It has to be solved from people which can dream of things that do not exist now. And we have to be actually creative and collectively foster innovation and collaboration. This event is exactly bringing the means to put together all actors from the industry to work together to achieve the best we can. Because in that race to climate change, there will be no winner, no losers. We are all in together to achieve that fight.